Oh well. Not a good start. You died. I was gonna make the joke that
You
like
lose, big guy.
I was gonna make the joke that it almost sounded like Justin wanted to reset he said reset the app, and I was thinking, what if he meant reset the Fries Quest app? And I thought it would be funny to say, resetting the app would result in the resetting of your character. Are you sure you want to continue? But it'd be really weird typing that into chat. So I was like, this joke's not going to work. So I just won't do that. But I thought it'd be funny. Is that... I don't understand that. Is that like Justin is a bear and then he transforms into Justin? He gets out of his costume? I don't understand that.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. I shoot. I fire into the darkness. You don't know, you just did it.
Magic missile.
Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday. Are y'all happy it's Wednesday? I guess I am. Yay.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. What a long day. Had a lot of meetings today. Yeah. Are y'all ready for more Pokemon? I'm trying to think of where we were. Yeah. It's cursed. What?
I think.
Oh my god! How could you not play on original hardware?
I think you should just leave Justin's account alone. And
that's the punishment.
And he needs to learn the challenge of playing it.
I really want to finish this. So I do have a few days off.
It's like
next
life.
week,
You
and I
can't
want to
restart.
work on Fries Quest next week. So I'm hoping to get a lot more done next week in Fries Quest. Was a wizard could conjure water. Okay. Don't mess with DMs. Exactly. Gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I worked on just a series of clips last night as a kind of a little bit of a retrospective for Fries Quest, and it's cool. I got clips from kind of almost the evolution of Fries Quest, and so that's gonna be fun to look at on Sunday. Oh, I should be promoting it. So yeah, Sunday noon. It's gonna be weird starting at noon. I'm usually not ready by noon, but I'll put an effort to get ready by noon, and maybe eating on stream, eating my lunch. Yeah, noon to midnight, and we're gonna play some Mario Party Superstars. I downloaded. We'll play after Mario Party Superstars. Probably play some Jackbox. I downloaded the latest Jackbox, so definitely come in for the end of the stream. Hey, come for the whole 12 hours if you want. You don't have to. I'll be continuing Pokemon probably. I doubt I'll finish it before Sunday. And if I do finish, maybe I'll finish Pokemon during the stream, in which case we'll start Lords of Shadow, which is the next game on the list. But yeah, excited. 3 years. I made it to 3 years. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. 3 years of streaming. What's my follower count? 1,983. So, a few more. And I'll do another 12-hour stream when I hit 2,000. So. Keeping the codes in the Discord. That is exactly what I was going to do. And I will also require you to log in through Twitch for it. I already set that up. So, yeah, what I usually do is I'll switch to this view, and I will blank out this screen. I have that ability. Let's see what it looks like blanked out. This will be a test. There you go. It works. And so yeah, so we'll go to the Discord for the codes to join. You're finally able to get met. All right, well, cool. Good for you, Kuya. I've been lucky enough with my diabetes not to have to get on insulin. So I've been lucky that way. That's what I'm thinking too. If we can, I think it's possible. In the past, when I've done 12-hour streams, I'll get more followers just because I've been on for so long. Also, just streaming at a different time. So. I will do a 12-hour stream, and then I'll do another 12-hour stream some other time. I will not keep going. I remember Justin you did this, so it becomes 48 hours, yeah. Yeah, 12 is something. Okay, now I'm getting what you're saying. Yeah, Justin did a stream once, right? Where what happened? It was like as things like if people donated or subscribed or bits or whatever, it added time to it. Is that what you did? No. I'll do 12 hours and then I'll do another 12 hours later. Oh no, no. No. I don't want to do a subathon. I just want to stream.
No, he will not be any good after 12 hours.
Exactly. No.
Just no.
You'll see me just laying there. I'll be dead.
I'm not carrying him to bed.
I don't think you could.
I couldn't.
You might be able to kind of guide me to bed.
I might be able to drag you.
Yeah. A cot, and I'm just curled up in my little Bowser one.
If you're wearing Snorlax, I could probably slide that across the floor.
That's true. You could slide me on our hardwood floors in the rest of the house. That would be funny.
I could push you.
I have all these like little dust bunnies collected on me.
I could push you onto the couch, but all of the stupid stuffed animals would have to be able to come off of it.
Oh my goodness. We couldn't do that. All right. Shall we play some? Oh, as always, I should do my spiel about arcade mode. Black Widow. It doesn't have to be Black Widow. It can be any of the games on that arcade list. And if I beat the high score, I'll put your name on the high score list. All right. Let's play some Pokemon. I've seen people do long streams, and it was just like an empty chair. I am sleeping, and then the mods just moderated chat, and I think that's boring. I wouldn't want to do that. All right, so we're in this tower. We're in the tower. I should really kind of remember what I named these things. Celestial Tower? Celestial Tower. I was correct. Celestial Tower. I have to go this way. All right, who's this person? You need a nurse's help? Oh, thank goodness. Sure. If you can win against me, I'll make your Pokemon healthy. That's cool. I'll just have to smack her down. Smack that nurse down. Bachiko. Okay. This is... I remember if I hit this one with dark. I don't know what it is. Oh shit, Sperm doesn't have dark. Go to bust. I was hoping they would have some sort of healing thing. So, I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, I was going to tell you that I started putting new... Oh, shit, he almost doesn't have any crunch left. New thumbnails on my YouTube videos, and I'm getting more traction. Like, I'm getting like 80 views on my YouTube videos now, my boss fights. Just because I changed the thumbnail to be more like all the other thumbnails. Mola. Alamomoa. Mola. Yeah, I just think it's funny that you just change the thumbnail and all of a sudden that's it. No, it's 100% or it's 1,000% better. So. I mean, it's still not. I still have a long way to go to. Holy shit! What the hell is that? I still have a long way to go. What the fuck is that? Before it is like it's a very popular YouTube channel. I do not. Well, the only thing I do edit, Houston, is boss. I do all the boss fights. So every boss fight is trimmed down. I say that a lot though, especially in this game. Oh my god, it's got those fins look like hands. What arcade game do you want me to play? Oh, this is not the way to go. What is it? You think it's water? Oh, it's totally water. Okay, well that was bad. He's gonna die. All right, we need to switch to Beard. Beard's the rescue, right, Mad Beard? Are you happy that Beard is like in my? It is sketchy. Brownies. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. All right. Well, we'll get past this fight and everything. Ah. Yeah, so the streams go up unedited, and then I usually do boss fights. That's about it. Oh, and arcade modes. My arcade modes are pretty popular. For some reason. I do arcade modes and boss fights. Yeah, Beard has been a good Pokemon. Very handy. Of course, she used the Hyper Potion. Yeah. That's it. That's exactly it. I think it's the shorter videos. Like the boss fights lately have only been like 4 or 5 minutes. So. Mr. Fister grew to level 35. Okay, then time to give your Pokemon some energy. It's wonderful that each Pokemon and each person can do something special. Me, I know how to make Pokemon healthy. Alright. Now let's see if I need to rearrange my peeps. Well, at first I see Mr. Fister's level 35. And then okay, so give load the charcoal. Where's the charcoal? Where's the charcoal? Does he already have the charcoal? Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Oh. Hey, pass. Take. Give. Ah, lucky egg. Yes. Okay. So let's give him lucky egg. And then Beard. Oh wait, who was there? Who was there? Who was there? Does that load? Oh. Oh, Sperm. Sperm was there. Spell tag. Heal ball. Copelands. I thought there was one that was like... Big root. Your friend. It talks in the third person. What? Pass? Alright, hold on. Alright. Summary. Summary time. Oh, it's in Discord. Okay. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. In Discord, not the Discord right now. Oh, and now it always does. I see. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Miracle Seed. Lucky Egg. Amulet Coin. Amulet Coin is the one I was thinking of. So, okay. So we need to take that. And we need to give it to Beard. Okay, and then let's give Mr. Fister Copeland. Okay. Alright, now we're done. Sorry about that. What about the second PC? What about it? I did miss the message. While you're typing, Madbeard, the Madbeard, not any other Madbeard, but the Madbeard, the 2Ds, wants us to play. Oh my goodness, I've now forgotten what he wants us to. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in Arcade. God, it's so loud. Sorry about that. That was rather loud. So loud.
What is so
They're
loud?
building a second PC for the stream capturing. Ah!
What's all loud? What's so loud?
Cool. Do what now?
What is so loud?
The arcade machine. I had it because Domino Man, the last game we played, was so quiet. And then I died. Barney. Wait, hold on. We did arcade mode, but I didn't raise the desk. What is going on? It's like I don't even know how to do this anymore. Oh, it was because it went really loud. And now I've, you know. Let's do it again. Exactly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have a limiter on that so it isn't so loud. That's probably a good idea. All right. Indiana Jones. I used to love this game in the arcade. I used to play it all the time. It's not a great. Well, besides Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, I didn't think it was all that great of a movie. Definitely Crystal Skulls is the worst Indiana Jones movie now. Are y'all excited? Or are we just tired of Indiana Jones movies? What do y'all think of the new one? Like, you are excited about it, Matthew J? Okay. 1 and 3. Agreed with that, Shipwreck. Agreed. Alright, let me get the marquee going. So it's not Domino Man. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da. I mean, it's got great music here. Yeah, you know, I do feel like we're retreading things all the time now. Alright, shall we play Temple of Doom?
Welcome.
What am I supposed to hit?
Soon, Kaliwa will rule the world. Another word of that. We walk from here.
There we go.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Whoa! Whoa! One's gonna get up. Let's get one for photo. We walk from here. leaving here without the stones. Anybody go too far? Yeah!
Boom.
Oh! I'm gonna do. Ah. Ooh. What about that? Welcome, I'll be back.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Welcome. No. Yeah. Welcome. The jungle to put it welcome. Eat. Alright, eat. The jungle to put it do. Don't.
Aye! Aye!
Eat. What do you want from here? What do you want?
Whoa!
Welcome. No, yeah.
Yeah! Aye!
Do. Are busy? Oh. What do you want to put? Do. Do. Hurry.
Whoa!
Do. What is that? The jungle to put it. Welcome. Look at that. Soon.
61, 350. Oh, I didn't beat it. I thought for sure. Thought for sure. I was like, I don't think I've ever been to this level. Wow.
Welcome.
What were y'all talking about? I was close. Kim Control's the final boss. What are y'all talking about? Oh, okay, you're talking about Marvel. Okay. Okay. Well, Kim Control, I liked her as what was her name in Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country? She was the Vulcan Solara? Oh, come on. I mean, look, here's the badge from it. You know, I'm always showing you my Star Trek badges. I had one and I forgotten I had gotten it. Because it's not really a badge, but it is kind of. On Star Trek Enterprise, they did, you forgot that she did that? On Star Trek Enterprise, they didn't have like the comm badge, but they had this patch on their sleeve because it was more like NASA. They had like jumpsuits, and then they had the patch, and so the Enterprise patch. Shall we play again?
Sometimes when you pull things off your desk like that, you seem like a guy who you go down a hallway and then you turn and you go down a hallway and then you go down some stairs into the basement and then you go down a hallway, and at the very end of all of this is a death.
I don't have a red stapler.
And people only very rarely get back there, and when they get there, you're like, I got this. And it's the best thing ever.
I got this, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, basically. I love you, sugar. Geekiness and all.
All right, shall we play some more Indiana Jones? I thought I had beaten it. All right, 65. Okay.
See, I really didn't care for Enterprise. And part of it was Scott Bakula. Like, I don't know. No, the best part was when it ended every time. Oh God, and that don't even get me started about that Diane Warren track. Well, I mean, it had sort of a convoluted story run. And then the worst ending ever.
We walk from here.
Whoa! Whoa!
So you won't win me over with an argument that Enterprise is greater than or equal to Discovery. Discovery is a piece of trash. I disavow it as a Star Trek property. It's dystopian Star Trek. And it's poorly written, poorly put together. Things don't make sense.
Don't mince words, Bones. Tell us how you really feel.
I mean, look, I know that there are people who think it's great. I think I know that. Maybe that it's okay. But it's really not. But how bad it is doesn't make Enterprise any better. Much in the way that how bad Trump was didn't make George W. Bush any better. Yeah, Strange New Worlds has probably been the best. It's been the only Star Trek-like thing that's come out of the recent spat of Star Trek stuff. so far this last season of Picard has been okay. I would say it's been pretty good. But I would say that it has what I have referred to as Voyager level problems. I mean, I guess they haven't had two of the crew turn into lizards and have a child, but I mean, there's still time. You can't wait for me to take the filter off. I mean, you know, at least you'll always know how I feel about something. And it's funny that you say that because Prodigy was pretty good for what it was, which was a kid's version of Star Trek. What no one ever realizes about me is that this is the filtered me. Yeah, Lower Decks is fun. I know people seem to either like it or not. It doesn't seem to have a lot of middle road. I like Lower Decks because it pokes fun, you know, in a tongue-in-cheek way at all of the sort of inconsistencies in Star Trek.
Dang it. So close. Hey, Arcade Bear. Alright, so there was a new trailer for Strange New World. I love Strange New World. I think it's great, the new Trek. And I love not serialized Star Trek. And so I like having little morality plays each week. I don't mind it carrying a thread across, like Deep Space Nine did that. But Deep Space Nine also would stop and do kind of a morality play around, like when Nog basically had PTSD from the war. Like, it was all wrapped in this long arch, but we had an episode about that, right? So it was like, that's one thing I don't like about Star Trek Picard Season 3 is it is serialized. It's basically a long movie. I don't want a long movie. So.
Yeah. We used to have something like this. It was called a mini-series.
Yeah, exactly.
It would take place over a week. It didn't go on for 10 weeks.
Well, they announced that the new Michelle Yeoh Section 31 is no longer going to be a show. It's going to be a movie. Great. That's awesome. Let's do that. Let's do 3-episode series.
Well,
Don't
it's
take a 3-episode idea and extend it to 10, because that was like Picard season 2.
A lot of people said that the first 4 episodes of Picard this season should have been self-contained film.
Yep, it could have been. Totally could have been. Yeah. My beef with Star Trek Picard has been that they didn't build enough sets. they only built a few sets. So
Well, sets are expensive.
sets are expensive. And spoilers, they had another set to build. That
Why
we
is
only saw
everything-
last episode.
Everything is so messed up in Federation and Picard because everything's so messed up in reality.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to go with Picard. They were trying to go with kind of an allegory of Trump's America and dystopia. But no, the Federation has to be that shining light. Anyway. All right. I'm not going to go into a dissertation on Star Trek. Let's play another game of Indiana Jones in the
They
Temple of Doom.
certainly tried to handle that a little better in the second season
Yeah.
than the mess that was the first season.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
didn't even make any sense.
Yeah. Anyway. I feel like he is dissertation of Star Trek. At least with season 3, Picard has been written like he is Picard.
Yeah, I would say he is more of the person that I would expect to see in the future of Picard.
Yeah.
I would say in season 1 and season 2, that was Picard's long lost identical twin who grew up in an orphanage.
Yes. I see what you're saying, Shipra.
Oh, I guess he's not, technically. But Christine!
Hey, Christine. Roger.
Well, I mean, so far the biggest, like, what the fuck in season 3 is, and I guess turn the volume down because it's a spoiler.
Yeah. Are you about to do a spoiler for season 3?
I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but is
Whoa!
I don't think that the changelings and the Borg would work together. And where do the changelings go after the Borg activates the fleet?
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah.
Well, and if you want to go the route that they're like some different group of changelings, as she was sort of saying, she only grabbed 8 test tubes. So how did they take over the fleet?
They reproduced only like changelings can. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and where's Allison Pill? Because wasn't she the queen now? and then she's
Well,
not.
when you're the queen, I'm gonna make you die in a horrible explosion.
When you're the queen, I'm gonna make you clean toilets.
That's a whole different. That's Star Wars, and Queen Amidala's duplicates.
Look, I don't disagree with you there, Shipwreck. But I'm just saying, like, if you're making her the queen of the Borg in the last season, then she'd still be the queen of the Borg.
No. All right, let's play one more game and see if I can beat that high score.
Instead, we'll use the woman's voice who's so old we can't show her face.
Welcome. Soon, Kaliwa will rule the world. Hey. Oh. Non-scammer. Let them go to Guru. Oh. Oh. Ah. Magic. D. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. 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 We walk from here. Ah. I thought it was going up. Ooh.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What did I do that?
Whoa!
One's gonna get one. Ah! Ooh! E! I thought it was over.
You have been requested to wear the Pokemon.
We walk from here. I'm not leaving here without the stones. Ooh.
Whoa! Good! Whoa!
Ah! Ooh! Ow, Papa! E!
Whoa! Whoa!
Those good ones are
Whoa! Whoa!
Welcome. No. Yeah, welcome. Out. Oh. Welcome. No. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome.
Whoa!
No, soon. Gary Bob will rule the world. Uh-oh. Soon, Gary Bob will rule the world.
I think I may have confused myself on that last one. Hey, Tesha.
Welcome.
Oh, well, they explained that away. See, Dr. Sung, or whatever his name
Yeah.
was, made a new one and made him look age appropriate so that Brent Spiner didn't have to wear makeup. I don't know. I kind of liked it better,
It didn't bother
him
me.
being old, than the creepy way they made him up to look original in season 2.
Season 1. Yeah.
Was it season 1?
Season 2, he played just another Soong.
Oh, you're right.
Character.
Season 1, where he dies in a computer in virtual reality.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, it seems like I've been wearing the Snorlax onesie a lot. So it's nice to just be wearing a hat.
Yes, our electric bill thanks you.
Another floor. Another floor of encounters. Houston. Alright, hold on. Look at that giant dog. That's so funny. I'm not petty. Oh, okay. It's something that on a video.
Thing called this. I don't know. She's talking about. She started talking about Anita Bryant, and then she's talking about J.K. Rowling, and she put a fake ad in it called Hannibal. She's like, the finest in human meat products will be delivered to your door. It's done like one of those ads in a YouTube video.
Yeah.
This just made me laugh. She opens this box and there's like a organs in there.
Oh. Revive. There's something over there. Ah, there's a Pokeball over there. I'll take that Pokeball. What a weird pose. Why are they posed like that? Oh no. Alright, so Sperm wants to learn Rain Dance. The user summons a heavy rain that falls for 5 turns, powering up water moves. That sounds terrible. Gothorita. Keep battling. Let me see this Gothorita. Ah, yeah. This is an evolution of that other thing. Bunch. There's that pose again. Shadow Claw. That sounds cool. Shadow Claw sounds cool. Power 70 and it's a ghost. Ooh. Ooh. Who can learn it? Beard and Hourglass. Look at what Beard has. I know he has 2 grass moves. Okay, he has Bite and Cut. Okay, Cut, yeah. Alright, let's look and see. Let's check out the other guy. Okay. Okay. Well, someone's gonna have to not have dark, basically. How much is 80? Alright, let's get... Alright, let's take a look at... Here I go again. Okay, he can't lose cut. Dang it. And bite's not. Oh, his bite's only 60. Outer claw is 70. Although Vine Whip's not that good, but I need something. It's grass. Alright, we'll get rid of bite. Alright. I forgot if I run, I'm more likely to... Oh my goodness. So what is Ghost good against? Is it good against Ghost? Because it just crushed that dude. You're completely destroying. Oh, I forgot. I need to capture this dude. Alright, have a good night, Justin.
Succumb to the weed.
Succumb. LGM or Little Green Men. Ah, okay. Well, who would like to name LGM? He's a cerebral Pokemon. He's psychic. It uses its strong psychic power to squeeze its opponent's brains, causing unendurable headaches. Pass, what would you like to name LGM? Smort? Okay. Is that like I space smort? I see. It's not I smart, it's I smart. Okay. Got it. Butt plug. Hey, we're at the top. It's Skyla. Oh, you came. Thank you. I was right. What I saw was a hurt Pokemon. Don't worry, though. It's fine now. I gave it a max revive. Then it felt better and flew away. Hee hee. Don't I have a great eyesight? No matter how far away things are, a pilot's eyes can see them. Oh, that's right. Since you've come this far, why don't you ring the bell? Ah, ah. Celestial Tower's bell is for soothing the spirits of Pokemon. Also, the character of the person ringing the bell is reflected in its sound. Character of the person. Oh, your character. Like, is it good or not? Okay. It's the Celestial Bell. Will you ring it? Yes. J-Fries rang the bell. It's 3D. The sound of the bell reverberates through the area. What a pretty sound. J-Fries, you are a kind and strong person. It's that kind of sound. I'd like to introduce myself again. I'm Skyla, the leader of the Pokemon Gym. Reltron. Mistralton. Pokemon Gym. I use flying type Pokemon. When you are ready, please come to the gym. I'll give you a big welcome. As in, I will kill you. I rang it again. Alright, let's get out of here. Go back down to the city. And re-heal. And then we'll go to the gym. Oh, did I not have... I don't remember if I had a Litwick. Oh well. Here we go again. Oh, it's this dude. Oh, we've got an attack now. Let's talk to her. Heal back up. What we may do here is take a prize quest break. I was going around Twitch today, and I stumbled on 2 streams that were playing words on streams, and I was like, no prize quest. Alright, exclamation mark join! I need to work on prize quest more. Exclamation mark join if you would like to play some prize quest. Hey Cobra, Ben.
Buy something, will ya?
Boop doop doop doo. It's gonna be a solo battle. Obervin against Iron Golem. No, it wouldn't. It probably wouldn't come up. Plus, let's see if anyone else wants to join. If you played in the last game, you can join now. Perfect timing, Matthew J. Here comes everyone else.
Ready for action. Ready for action. Ready for action. Ready for action.
Give him hell, kiddo.
All right. Uh-oh. Attack that giant spiked turtle first. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. See you in a second.
Welcome to Neil's Deals. Where else you gonna go?
Ready for battle. Ready for action.
I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow in the knee. welcome to Neil's Deals. Where else you gonna go?
Ready for action. Ready for action. Ready for action.
Have fun storming the castle.
I was about to come back. I should have come back faster. Oh no, that's 2 in a row. Oh no. Everyone's dying. No one's getting fries. Alright. Let's play. Oh no, I do have a lit wick. Okay. It came back to the massacre. I kept hearing the bleh, bleh. And I was like, uh-oh, I better get back to the stream. And by the time I came back, everyone was dead. Ooh. Sorry, I've been yawny today. Why is it all of a sudden all the random encounters are coming? Won't let me out. I guess I could always just dig out. Experience points. Oh, you know what? This is a ghost. No, no, no. That was Christopher Plummer as a Klingon. It was the one with the Klingons. The one with Christopher Lloyd was trying to remember who played Savick. That was a different character. It was Savick. And it was Robin Curtis as Savick. Of course, the original Savick in Star Trek II was Kirstie Alley. Three, searching for Spock! Spock! Beard got burned. I need to unburn him now. Or is that a... No, he's burned. She wasn't a Klingon. Kirstie Alley was a Vulcan. Yeah. It was like her first thing. That was her like breakout performance. If she wouldn't have been cast in that, she wouldn't have been probably in Cheers or anything like that. Alright, where's Burn Heal? There it is. Ooh, I only have one Burn Heal. Make it. Shadow Claw. I'm liking the Shadow Claw maybe a little bit too much. Actually, I think I am gonna switch out because of that burn. I don't trust myself anymore. Okay, let's switch back to Sperm. Sperm won't get burned. Sperm can't get burned. Oh my. Oh my god, Sperm did get burned. What the fuck? I thought it was water. Water can't get burned. What the hell? I guess I am gonna fight. Alright, I think we're almost out of here. We made it! What was that place? Did I get something there? Alright, we made it back. And with jazzy music. Alright, let's see. Still the same. Alright, let's go find the gym. Can I just walk on this? Yeah. What's in this house? What are these people doing? Our family is very fussy about Pokemon moves. Training sweethearts you receive through feeling checks is one way of getting heart scales. If you show off your Pokemon to a lady in Driftvale City, you can get heart scales too. I got one. Who was I again? Oh, that's right. The move deleter. Well, now we know where the move deleter is. Everybody calls me the Reminder Girl. I know every move that Pokemon learn while they're leveling up. I can make Pokemon remember those moves. If you bring me a heart scale, I'll make a Pokemon remember a move. Hey, I'm away. How's it going? No speed run. It's the slow run. I'm no speed runner. Oh, wait, here. I'll be a speed runner. You ready? Look at that. Look how fast I am going. I am so fast. I know. Look, now I'm going to get hit by a plane because I'm on a runway. Seems very unsafe. It's dangerous to play on a landing strip, but you should be okay on ours. We only have one cargo flight a day. Yeah, let's teach kids to run around at airports on the runway. Vegetables grown in a greenhouse are the best. The temperature and their nutrients are all managed systematically. Vegetables grown in a completely efficient way taste extra delicious. The only way we know things are the land ride at Epcot, where you get a tour of vegetables grown in hydroponics. Should be something over here. Why didn't they hide anything over there? Seems like a missed opportunity like this. Skydrop? What is Skydrop? Power 60. A flying move. I don't think I have any flying moves. I bet you I can't learn it. I can't. I have no flying Pokemon. Hey, let's talk to this dude. Planes! They're shapes! They are perfectly designed to fly. There is no excuses in the mechanics for flying. Alright. Who's this lady? Pokemon and people work together to open a desolate land and make a place where everyone can live. I'm certain that this cooperative spirit will remain unchanged. Oh, here's the plane. It's ready to take off. Oh, is this the gym? It's a hangar? It is the gym. Please take this fresh water. Just between you and me, rock, electric, ice. Flying types have more weaknesses than people know about. If you use Pokemon and moves of those types, victory is practically yours. By the way, to proceed in this gym, you climb in the cannons to move forward. The cannons go up, down, left, right. You can get in them from anywhere. Alright. I don't really think I have very good moves here. Alright, we've got... We've got Rock Tomb and Roll Out. That's it. So let's bring out, we're gonna put Hourglass first. Alright, here we go. Oh, I see. It's a cannon. Oh. Alright, so what happens if I get shot again? What do you think about the cannons? Isn't it great that you can experience how flying Pokemon feel? Next, experience the feeling of losing a Pokemon battle. Thanks. Tranquil. Ah. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna save that and I'm gonna switch to load. And I'm gonna torch that mother bird. Yeah, exactly. He one-hit killed my load. That fucking sucks. I didn't know birds, like, fire was death to from birds. Hell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, fighting being weak to flying is weird. Oh, because he's flying. We're gonna have to heal ourselves here. Gave me a water. Alright, well that sucked. Is this gonna shoot me back? Alright, let's go. It'd be cool if that guy at the front, like, healed you. Alright, we're gonna switch the amulet coin. I like the amulet coin. I like getting a lot of gold. Oh, that's right. Sure. I always thought hold items were kind of weird. Although we've talked about adding hold items to Fry's Quest, because I think that would work kind of well as a mechanic for Fry's Quest. Yeah, that's kind of why I like it. Is yeah, you get, like, usually in the gyms you get good paydays, and so you can get a lot of coin from with the amulet coin. I see a loot up ahead. I became a pilot, which has been my dream since I was a child. I am extremely strong. Bring it on. It's Pilot Ted. I know, it doesn't sound like it's very good, does it?
I know this is just a game.
Yeah.
But if an airline pilot...
Yeah.
I ran into an airline pilot doing this.
Yeah. Like
I don't think
playing
I would,
Pokemon.
I don't think I would ever ride on an airplane again.
Well, it's just a cargo plane here, but yes, I get what you're saying. Holy fuck. Big lip. Oh, this thing. Shadowclaw. We need to heal. I'm worried that I'm gonna. He's gonna like hit me and I'll be dead. Like that. See, I would have been dead. Oh, fuck, it didn't kill him. Why use airplanes when they have cannons? Or Pokemon that you can just ride around on. Those experience points. Altitude is dropping slowly. All right. You did. But you know what? I bet you will be playing it again. In about 36 minutes. In order to jump higher, I am practicing really hard. Another ducklet, huh? But no. No. Fries. How about a fries quest for arcade mode? No. Plus we kind of already did. I mean, we'll be playing. We already did arcade mode earlier, so we'll be playing fries quest sooner. Oh, so close. Feather dance. What the hell? A woo bat. I don't remember what a woo bat is. I mean, I know it's a bat, but like, is it just flying? Looks like a pig bat. Psychic? Okay. Oh well, I killed it. I killed it. Didn't do any hitting. Yeah. Wait, we already went this way. Wait a second. What? I see. A what? Oh my. What is this one? Ah! All right. Excuse me. I think we have to go back in here. Up. My plans are perfectly honed. Cannot lose. Do you think this one's psychic? Or if we try crunch, it might help. Oh yeah, that worked. That totally worked. Yes. Why am I going through all these rings? Alright, here we are. We are at the end. Can I just go back now? How do I get out of here? Oh, I have to fight her. Okay. Let's fight her. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Hee I've been waiting for you. Did you enjoy flying with the help of the Mist Walton gem cannons? They're my pride and joy. This time, let's try something else. Let's bat. Oh, she's doing that move too. Look at my butt. A swoobat. Oh, it's this thing. Alright. Crunch. Holy shit. Don't kill it. Okay, thank God. Alright, took it out. Swanna. Swanna sounds water. So I am going to switch Pokemon to Beard. It's like... Okay. Okay, healed itself. When I think about a match. Okay. Okay. Oh! Yeah, that was super effective. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna bring Bust out. Okay. Mistral? On cold wind. Okay. All the Unova towns are named after weather. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. But one thing we're going to do is we're going to Hyper Potion on Hourglass. Oh, she Hyper Potioned. Oh my goodness. That's very a very meta thing there. Is it gonna just keep flinching? God, I hate flinching. Why can't I go first? Holy crap. Finally. Oh god, I killed myself with the fucking recoil! How could I do that? Oh man. I'm gonna bring out Load here. I think this may be a mistake though. But he's quick. Yeah, that was a mistake. Let's bring out Hourglass. Oh no, not Bubble Beam! No! No! Oh no, this is not good. Alright, we're gonna bring Sperm out. Which may seem weird. But what we're gonna do is we're going to use Revival Herb on Beard. You might have something. Alright, now we're gonna bring Beard back. Yes! Alright. That. Beard level up. Unpheasant. Alright, we're gonna keep battling. Oh. Alright, we're gonna use another revival herb on Hourglass and bring him back. I love the final Pokemon music. Alright, come on Hourglass, you can do it. Oh my god, he keeps avoiding the attack. Finally. Come on. Yes! We did it. Being your opponent in battle. Why so fast? You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. My Pokemon and I are happy because for the first time in a while we could fight with our full strength. This is an official League Gym badge. I think it will look good on you. We did it. Wow, hot stuff. With that many gym badges, Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you. Also, as thanks for a Pokemon battle that made me very happy, I want you to have this TM. Acrobatics. My present to you is Acrobatics. If the user doesn't have a held item, its power doubles. It's a pretty technical move. Be sure and compensate for the lack of held item. By the way, when I flew over Twist Mountain on the way to Icarus City, Team Plasma, is that the name? Anyway, they were headed for the city. What kind of people are they? Evil. 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 Uh-oh, it's in! They may say it is for understanding one another better, but what trainers really use battles for is to compete, and they hurt each other's Pokemon. Am I the only one who finds this terribly painful? Whatever. I'm gonna talk to your Pokemon. I've been living with Pokemon since I was born, so it's easier for me to talk with them than with people, because Pokemon never tell lies. Yeah, I know. Be bad on the knees. Hey. Oroka. His name is Hourglass? Would you tell me what kind of trainer J-Fries is? Okay, I got it. So J-Fries was born in Nuvema Town, lives with Mom, and was given the Pokédex to start off a journey to see the world. Still, this Korok trusts you for some reason. That's good. If every person in Pokemon cared about one another like you two do, I could watch over the future of people with Pokemon without having to liberate Pokemon from people who just use them. Getsus is using Team Plasma to search for some special stones. The Light Stone and the Dark Stone. These stones hold the essence of 2 legendary Pokemon. It is said that when they lost their physical form, they fell into a slumber and were transformed. Now they wait for the hero's arrival. I shall resurrect the legendary dragon-type Pokemon from one of these stones and become its friend. That will show the world that I am the new hero. Everyone will follow what I say. Is it snowing or sleeting? My vision is to change the world without using force. Trying to change the world by force will just make others resist. If people resist, the ones that will be hurt are the innocent Pokemon used by foolish trainers. You understand. Pokemon are not just tools for people to use. As a result, Pokemon and trainers who care about one another, like you and your Pokemon, will be separated. And that does break my little heart. What? It breaks my heart a little. I feel like I'm getting sleeted. It's sleeting. I thought they were gonna make me fight in. Alright, let's rearrange the Pokemon again. At 35, 35, 34, 33, 35. What are you laughing at, Neil? Oh, he likes seeing the Metroid swinging around. All right, let's switch. No, item, not switch. Oh my God! Item take. Item go. Really cool. Who was there? Burn? Yep. Gonna give that bust. So sperm. Is there a water? I don't know if I have a water one. Soft sand, that's ground. Let's give them the was it the shell? Oh, yeah. Give him the sand. Alright. We may need to buy some more stuff. I only have 206. So. It's not time, Cyrus. All right. Wait, no, what am I doing? Ah! All I meant to do was save. All right, we got to figure out where to go next. I think we've got to go fly somewhere, I would assume. Oh yeah, we probably have to fly over the mountain. Only planes that fly out of are the cargo planes. If trainers want to fly, then go with a Pokemon. Yeah, whatever. Let me guess. Yeah, it helps flying Pokemon. When you use the word move fly, you can return to a Pokemon Center you've already visited. Because of this control tower, planes can fly safely in the sky where there are no roads. From that, I take this lesson. If trainers lead Pokemon correctly, Pokemon will feel safe. Alright. Well, how can we fly out of here? Hello, deliver a lot of cargo quickly. This is the Mistralton cargo service. Okay. For the places that I cannot reach, I ask flying or psychic type pipeline to help. Sometimes I cannot even imagine everyday life without Pokemon. Ah. My dream was to become a pilot and fly away. Because I know a lot about planes, I can maintain them. Because I know a lot about Pokemon, I can be strong. Right. Get out of here. Where Surf is? Oh, do I need Surf? I did beat her. How am I getting the plane? Do I need to go back? How do I get out of here? I guess I have to go this way. That's all you remember. And your yammering stops while she's cooking. Another bonus for me. Okay. Granny's meals are always nothing but vegetables. I'm making a delicious soup with well-stewed vegetables. Those aren't vegetables, those are grass Pokemon! Oh no! Grandma's eating Pokemon! The cross transceiver is ringing. J-Fries, this is your mom. How are you doing? Wow, you're already on Route 7? You've gone quite far. Say, how are your Pokemon? You can't get that far all by yourself, you know. It's all thanks to your Pokemon. Don't forget to take care of them. Exactly. Don't tell N. I'm being serious. Well, take care. Senior Trainer Mom signing off. Okay. That was odd. Okay, I see. Oh, fuck. The clown scared me. Fuck. Bambi. Not Bambi. Oh, it is sleeting. It's hailing. What the hail? We want Mr. Fister. Mr. Fister to the rescue. Oh no, it's a double. A double fight. Now we got this. Load grew to level 34. Fucking A. Okay. Cross scissor. N is more than vegan. Yes. Power 80 and it's a bug move. What? And no one can learn it. Yay. What a waste of time. Fucking A. Load. We'll fire Cubchoo and then we'll switch out Hourglass.
I like how
Mr.
you've got-
Fister. Do what, Neil?
I like how you've got He-Man colors.
Got what?
You had He-Man colors. You
Oh,
had orange and blue.
yeah. Oh no, he paralyzed my load. Oh, it's gonna hurt everybody, huh? How about Dig? Dig won't. Yeah, I was gonna say that'll kill it. So close. So close. Oh, so we don't have a watchdog. We should try and capture it. Oh great, Confuse Ray. I love Confuse Ray. Now I'm paralyzed and confused. Oh fuck, I killed it. That's the problem with Load. He's just gonna kill everything. Switching out Mr. Fister again. Oh no, Low died. No. Karate chop. Yeah. kill it. Boom. Alright, we are gonna run back to the healing place. Oh man. Oh, well here's one I don't have. Okay, so can you do something where you don't kill it, Mr. Fister? Oh, he didn't kill it. Oh, but the hail is gonna get it. Damn it. I wanted to capture it. I can't seem to get past this. Oh, it's another one. It's another one. Oh, we gotta heal. Actually, we could switch out Mr. Fister. Let's just. Oh, we're about to go back. And heal. So, let's go. I would say Hourglass, but he's almost dead. Let's go with Beard. And we can maybe try and capture it. Hopefully Seed Bomb won't kill it. Oh yeah. Oh, it didn't. Oh, but he's gonna get... The hail's gonna kill him again. Wait, wrong way. Alright, let's see. 35, 35, 35, 34. Yep, we'll just leave it in this configuration. Let us save. I will launch Prize Quest. All right. All right, Cyrus Borg. There you go. Did it that time.
Today only. 2% off when you spend 10,000 or more.
I was about to say, Cyrus, it's Prize Quest time.
Prize Quest.
Prize Quest.
Prize Quest.
Well, he's been wanting to play for 30 minutes.
Wants to play Prize Quest.
Well, it's because he got leveled up. +6, not bad.
Leveled up.
There you go. He leveled up. Level 5.
Ready for action.
Level 5 is alive.
Ready for battle.
Does anyone else want to join? Any of the previous players? There you go. round it up to 4 players, or round it out to 4 players.
Wind it up.
Ready for action.
Ready for action. Oh, what was your question? Oh, oh my goodness. I have
Time's up.
no idea.
Have fun watching the floor.
I have no idea. What your Pokemon gym will be and what pose? What pose? Or it would be, where's, you know, I'd have to have a I don't really have a Pokeball, you know, I just was realizing that. I'll use the space ball as a Pokeball. And it would be all water type, cause Squirtle. And I would have Blastoise there. He would definitely be there. But then also I'd have the opposite Pokemon too. I'd have Load there. All right, I gotta take a quick break.
Load.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Neil's Deals. We're not satisfied until you're not satisfied.
Ready for battle. Ready for action. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for action.
Have fun storming the castle. welcome to Neil's Deals. Where else you gonna go?
Ready for action. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for action.
Give 'em hell, kiddo.
Hey, Hope, June, how's it going? No, I'm right here. I'm right here. You're cool. You're cool. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? I was just trying to get back from my break. I was like, oh, I gotta get back. I gotta get back. You were playing No Man's Sky. How's that going? I played that for a while before I started streaming. It was fun. Yeah. I just kind of eventually got bored with it, but I've heard that it's gotten better. Oh, wow. They have a VR version of it, Cyrus? That's cool. Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine. That's got to be really cool. The PC is VR compatible. Nice. That's pretty cool. Well, I hope you had a good stream. Hope. Thank you so much for the raid. Gotta scratch my back. Would you mind if I played a clip? Hopefully it's more tame. You're not raging out or anything like that. All right. Let's see if they beat this brass dragon. Looks like they're getting close. No guarantees. All right. Yeah, we all won finally. This is 3 games and all the other games the players lost. Not Will to Live got the fry. Nice. Tesha, you can level up. Did you want to level up before I switch out? All right. Have a good one, Cyrus. Yeah, just type ! level up. Yeah, without the space there. Yeah. I mean, you can do it too, Cyrus. It just tells you how many experience points. There you go. +7 experience points. And level 2, finally. Yay. Yeah, you can always do level up no matter what, and it tells you how many experience points you have left. Of course, once I close the app, you can't do it. Well, you have to be playing Hope. Wow, Dark Passenger, you're really close to leveling up. Or let's see, do you have... Oh, and you have the fries too. Oh, wow, you're close. Yeah, it doesn't just randomly work. All right, let's go back to Pokemon, but also let's play a clip from Hope's stream, and everyone should go give her a follow.
Pause optional, but doing so provides you with the perk. The choice is
Oh, look at the kitty!
What do you want?
Well, that kitty wants to be in front of you.
Okay. Ow. What are you doing? Why did you choose to take that path instead of jumping onto the ground? Okay. Whatever. Robophobia?
Oh, that's the Outer Worlds. Wait, were you playing the Outer Worlds or were you playing... Oh, now I gotta go back up. No, yeah, No Man's Sky. You were playing No Man's Sky. That's when you were playing Outer Worlds, though. No Man's Sky, Outer Worlds, they sound... Although I finished Outer Worlds as well. So, well, that was not you raging. That was a very cute kitty. That was a cute kitty. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you could come on by. We are playing Pokemon Black. We're back onto Pokemon. And I just beat my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th gym. She moved your webcam at the end. So I've only got 2 more gyms to go. What is this up here? Can I move these? Who's that guy? Okay. Oh, look at this guy. Whee! Okay, I've definitely defeated them. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. All right, so this masked guy is the next one. Okay. Oh, he's ice. Okay. All right. Anyway. Okay. Now we gotta head back. Hopefully I won't fall off the... I don't know why they do these things. Always falling off. Okay, this is where we were. Okay, looks like we have to go this way. Aha. I made it without falling off. Twist Mountain. What does this say? Twist Mountain ahead. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's Chen. Or Charon. J-Fries! Since we both hold the Jet Badge now, let's see which of us is stronger. I hate these rival battles. Alright, Unpheasant. Let's switch to Hourglass. Nothing's happened. Alright, so let's do Rock Tomb. I don't even know what Taunt does. No, Roost is a healing attack. Oh. I don't know, it feels like I shouldn't even buy those potions anymore. Fuck. This one's been tough. Gotta heal himself. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't be using this. I should be using Rollout. Forgot I do have a rock with load. Again, I don't know what taunt does. Yeah. Roll out for the win. What? Alright, we're gonna keep battling. And we're just gonna let rollout keep going. Oh, this guy. Oh, this may not be a good idea. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt him. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I should have switched. I forgot that one was the otter guy. Alright, we gotta switch to beard. Oh shit, I've already lost 2. I didn't realize I'd lost 2. Oh. Right. The hail killed him. Semi-sear. So we need water. So we're gonna switch to sperm. This might do it. Switch. Mr. Fister. I think you're right. I think it's time for low sweep. Nut kick. Battles are fun. That was a fine Pokemon Balder. I'm happy to see you are both growing as trainers. Who was that? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it's this guy. If it isn't the champion, Alder. I'm weak, so I lost. And honestly, if it bothers me when you call it a fine battle despite that. Oh, honestly, Charon, just accept the compliment without the stinging remark. I've asked you this before, but what do you plan to do after becoming strong? If I get strong and become a champion, that will be the reason for my existence. I want to prove that I'm really living. You remind me of Marshall. Of course, having something you want to become is important, but what is even more important is what you do with your newfound power. Anyway, take this. Here, you too. There, no, I just found Surf. If you use the move Surf, you can travel over water. I shall see you again, young trainers. Don't forget about the needs of the Pokemon at your side. There we go. Now we have Surf. Sperm could get Surf. What do I do with my power? I don't know that answer yet. First, I want to become a strong trainer, so everyone will acknowledge that power. J-Fries, next time I will win. You could have healed me. Surf will be down here. It's gotta be Sperm. I mean, it's good having Mud Shot. Actually, I think Uproar is gonna be the one that goes. Oh no! Surf them all. Yeah, I know. I do like Surf too. All right, Surf is power 95. Oh, I didn't realize Uproar was so good. 3 turns over the time. No one can fall asleep. I'm still gonna get rid of Uproar. Alright. Now we can go over water. Why couldn't I have healed? Guy's gonna attack me, isn't he? Conquering a mountain means conquering your fears. Can you win against Pokemon that have conquered many mountains? Great. What is he gonna have? Boldor. Ah! Go, Mr. Fister. Alright, we're gonna switch to Sperm, who has 69 hit points. Let's do it. Surf! Girder. Oh, that guy. I'm gonna switch to Mr. Fister. He's all swole. We're just gonna kick him in the nuts. Crap. I may need to head back to the town and get healed. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Alright, let's go back and heal. I just feel like I'm not gonna... Why isn't there a a house over here that can heal. Fuck. Oh well, we don't have a Zeb Striker. Really, I need. Karate chop. That may kill him though. I think that's what happened last time. Oh, it didn't kill him. All right. Does anyone want to name the Zeb Striker? All right, Matthew J. They have lightning-like movements. When Zeb Striker run at full speed, the sound of thunder reverberates. Tongue-like? Ah, didn't quite get out of the grass. I have a Cubchoo. Yeah, I did. There we go. Got out of there. Oh, not that way. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. All right, here we go. Not that way. I didn't save. I usually try to save at the when I heal. I don't know why. You never know what might happen. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh, didn't quite get there. We got attacked by a Cubchoo. Can I just... I think I can just burn this thing. Oh, is that what Endure does? Oh. What is Bus trying to learn? Retaliate. Power 70. The user gets revenge for a fainted ally. An ally fainted in the previous turn. This attack's damage increases. And it's a 70. I don't think I can get rid of strength. That's 50. 90. I guess we could get rid of tackle. Or why not? Oh, J-Fries. What a surprise seeing you here while I was inspecting Twist Mountain. Though two of you seemed a bit more rugged than the last time I saw you. A little bit, anyway. Is that so? By the by, you folks seen that Team Plasma crowd lately? After all the trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. But we've got no clue where they are. It's like they're hiding under a rock. Well, not much to do, but wait for 'em to move. Anyhow, this is none of your concern. Squirts like the two of you should just enjoy traveling with your Pokémon. Twist Mountain's a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you just leave this here path. Well, better you just see it for yourself instead of listening to me yammer. Be seeing ya, Sprouts. Feel free to train yourselves on my mountain for as long as you like. Okay. I thought he was gonna get us involved in all those all that bother again, so I was bracing myself before I knew it. I'm going in first, but I'll be seeing you. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Snow is amazing. It's like a clean slate for the world. Confused. Go this way. Okay. Is this okay? Oh, I see. It's like a hill. Okay. When I can stand firm, even though the ground beneath me is slanted, it makes me feel even more alive. Okay. Yeah, here. Unsupervised child. During a long journey, you'll be happy to meet a doctor. If you can win against me, I'll make your Pokemon healthy. Okay, this is their new thing. It's like you have one person who will heal everybody. Oh, he's got a stethoscope. It's Dr. Hank. Oh my goodness. I don't think load's a good one here. Let's switch to... let's go to bust. Because I don't use bust a lot. I almost have to have an excuse to use them. Oh wait, who is? Mush Arna. Guess we'll keep battling. Oh yeah, this is that Umbrio one. Let's crunch it. Let's eat it. Your team is very healthy. Yeah, it's so weird. Okay. How do we get up there? Oh. Let's go up here. Yes, it's weird. Over. Ooh, I found a nugget. What is that? Capchu! It's super effective. Why would he be hiding in the ground? Hey Murray, welcome. Good morning to you. Uh-oh, this guy. Bring out my sperm. Holy fuck. Holy smokes. He's busted? Why is he busted? Are you saying he's just really tough? Up, pee up. Oh, an Everstone. I don't know what. Isn't that like you hold it and they never evolve? Oh, I see. I just came out of here. Well, here, heal me. Let's go in this here. Yeah, if I can catch one, I will. Metal coat. See what that is. Steel moves. I figured that's what it was. Now we just got a bunch of cub chews. Ah, fuck. Okay. See what's this way. Ah, we don't have one of these. Doubt this will do much. I just want to capture it. I'm gonna try it right now. I don't care. Nope. Alright, I need to switch Pokemon because this isn't working out. Like I don't wanna kill it. I wanna hurt it. You know, I don't have this guy. I love how you have such confidence in my skills at capturing these things. There we go. Well, I did. All right, Murray, what do you want? What do you want me to name it? This Pokemon is so muscular and strongly built that even a group of wrestlers could not make it budge an inch. Arnold?
That's fucking horrifying. Like Kabuki Muscle Man clown. What the fuck is wrong with Japanese people?
Well, there's Charon. Hey, pretty strong. But you're only strong because you trainers are controlling Pokemon. So, if you want to set Pokemon free, if that's what you want, you should start with your own. But taking people's Pokemon by force is not right. That is not real strength. Hey, there you are. We found that thing you were looking for. We should head for that tower now. Get this, Team Plasma has obtained the power to change this world and end people's control over Pokemon. That's right. We must use force in order to right the wrongs of the world. Now, let's gather our king, our Lord N. Those guys, I don't know what they found, but they go the extra mile to gain power and cause trouble. What a bothersome bunch. I'm gonna stay here for a while. I want to think a little bit about what the champion asked me. What do I want to do with my power after I get strong? And why do I want to be strong in the first place? I'm gonna try and attempt to get out of this place. Oh, you think I should? I haven't seen that in the wild. Okay. What is he? Is he a ground? Steel ground. Okay. It seems like all I find are these Cubchoos or whatever they're called. We are in Twist Mountain. Boom. All right. The Boldor was caught. When it overflows with power, the orange crystal on its body glows. It looks for underground water in caves. All right, who wants to name the Boldor? If you go outside where you came from and walk into the dust clouds, you can find over. Oh, okay. What is his pre-evolution? Oh yeah, the little mole guy. I may already have him. What should we call this guy? We will call him Meth. Because he's crystal. Burget tank? Okay. Because it's all swole.
See, what I think it's weird is, and I agree, why is it holding a steel beam? It's not throwing it.
Oh, burger tank.
Like, a lot of these have like some accoutrement like this.
Yeah.
but they don't do anything with it.
Nope.
I mean, if he's going to hold a steel beam up, obviously that is his weapon. That is what he's going to do with it, is
Right.
beat you with it. So for him not to, you know, presumably in a video game, they don't do something to subvert expectations.
I have. It was it got named Arnold. As in Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're more common. Okay. Well, I mean, we're almost to the end of the stream, so what I may do is just go back to that doctor and save. And we'll see what we get tomorrow. Or Friday. Oh my, what is that? Diagonal. No. Hopefully we don't kill it. Okay, we didn't kill it. Alright, we caught another one. Does anyone want to name this one? Murray? When its body temperature goes up, it turns into steam and vanishes. When its temperature lowers, it returns to ice. Snowflake? Looks like a snowflake. Oh, this looks like where it originally came in. Maybe not. Another one. Oh, God.
Oh, I don't like this one. It's kind of gross.
You don't like what?
I don't like this one.
Oh,
It's
because it has the
gross.
snot coming out of its nose?
Yes, but it doesn't actually drip.
And that's the part that you don't like.
It's like that bully that would drool, spit over you, and just like suck it back up enough so that it didn't actually hit you. It just hung over your face. Yes, I had this awful shit happen to me in life.
Oh, it's because of sturdy. Got it. I was like, how did that not kill it? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's bring out let's switch to sperm. No. Ugh. I hate when that happens. I don't think Surf actually triggered Toad, which is that. So we want to switch to Beard. Clang. I think he must be Steel. I'm gonna bring out
Did you say Clang?
Clang. Yeah, like
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell.
Oh look, it's the evolution of that gear Pokemon. Which I know the gear Pokemon was like your favorite, Neil.
Well, these gears don't even turn like gears actually turn. The other ones actually turned like gears turn.
Yeah.
And I simply called them laziness.
Yeah, laziness was what you named it.
This is unreal laziness. Well, there is nothing there that would make the third gear turn faster than the other two. That's not really the way gears work.
Wrong. No, I'm just saying that's what you usually say.
Wrong.
There you go. There we go. There's our doctor. All right. Let me see how. Well, first of all, Bust is like our #1 Pokemon now, which is weird because we never use them. Mr. Fister is our second Pokemon. And everyone else. Oh, Beard. Alright, so let's make amulet coin. Give it to Beard. That lucky egg. Okay. And then who was down here? Was that was Bust? Let's give Sperm experience share. And we'll give Bust the Shell Bell. And we'll give Load the Charcoal. Alright, everybody has something. Everyone is healed. Let us save. Alright. We did it! That was a good stream. We had we did beat one gym. So we got one more badge. I think that was the 6th badge. That's pretty good. I do want to remind everyone that Sunday I'll be doing a 12-hour stream for my 3-year stream anniversary. And Murray's going to be playing Murray, Shipwreck, and Haas will be playing Mario Party with me around 8 p.m. ish. But I put a retrospective together of Fry's Quest, looking at Fry's Quest throughout the months, because it's only been around for about 6 months. Yeah, Sunday. Now my actual stream anniversary is on Tuesday, but that's the day they're destroying our bathroom. I keep trying not to say destroy the bathroom because Murray then makes fun of me.
That is the day that we will have demolition on our disgusting 90s horrifying bathroom.
And it'll be gone.
Work will then commence.
Yeah,
on our new fabulous designer bathroom.
Exactly. You destroy your bathroom at least once a week.
No, you destroy the toilet.
The toilet.
The commode.
Anyway, come back Sunday. Come join the fun for 12 hours. You don't have to be here the whole 12 hours, but come join the fun. All right. Thanks again, everyone. I don't know. Oh, you can't see it with the stream ending. I changed the... Look, there's Snorlax. I changed the thing so that's Pokemon now. Oh, well, that's cool too. So I guess it worked out. All right. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And I'll be back Friday. Yeah, thank you, Tesha. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. I want to say thank you to all the lurkers out there. Thank you so much for just coming by and hanging out and being in the stream. You don't have to chat. It's totally cool. Me and Neil will sit here and talk. Totally cool. If you can't be here live and you're like, I want to go see what was up, go head over to YouTube. And everything I've ever streamed is over there. They like to watch it, and that's perfectly fine. Exactly. You don't have to chat. Chatting is not required. And thank you to all these people. They're my subscribers. Thank you, subscribers. Heart you all. Yeah, that's cool. I do that too sometimes when I'm working. Not working, but like working on stuff on the weekends. Like if I'm paying the bills and stuff like that, I'll put a stream on in the background. I can't do it while I'm working just because it's too distracting. And see, Murray watches it during work. Actually, I would say what's distracting sometimes is me wanting to chat. And so I think watching something on YouTube where you can't chat or watching a VOD on Twitch would be a good idea. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to the subscribers again. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've got something to say. Actually, I do a lot of lurking too. Sometimes I don't. It depends on the streamer, honestly. Because sometimes I'll just go in and lurk. And that's pretty easy too. Alright, let's find someone. I'm getting the sleepies. I'm ready to go to bed. Work is the distraction. I get it. Awesome. What's Super Nimbal doing? Viewer's Choice NES games. Oh, well, that sounds cool. See if he's still streaming. Looks like he's currently playing... Oh, looks like he just finished something. Let's see who else is out there. A lot of people have been playing Breath of the Wild this week, I've noticed. we're going to go over to Jomar, who is playing Breath of the Wild. Of course, there's turtles and chill. You always want me to parade that. Formerly shrimp. Alright, thank you. Oh, I'm getting so tired. My eyes. Thank you again so much for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Next time I see you, it will be Friday. Oh, you still have the shrimp emotes? Oh, it's a new streamer. Yeah. Thanks again, everyone. Hope you have a great week. See you on Friday. Bye. Love you all. Stay safe. Bye.